This is analysis of Tom's fitness testing which he's complete, linking to fit principles. So the first test which he completed was the sit-up test. So in the test you scored 41 sit-ups. However, in comparison to normative data, this gives you a result of above average. To improve or maintain your muscular endurance, which involves around 12 to 20 repetitions with a low weight and with a high recovery time of up to a minute. So your frequency of training of muscular endurance should last 3 to 4 times a week with around 20 repetitions. Your intensity should be 50% of intensity or resistance, and your type of training would be muscular endurance or resistance training, and your time should be 30 minutes per session. So the next test which you completed was the hand grip test, which you scored 43. In comparison to normative data, this gives you a good result. However, to improve your muscular strength and forearm, the muscular training would need to take place with low repetitions of 5 to 8 with heavy weights of around 70 to 80% effort with a recovery of time of up to 3 minutes. So when training muscular strength, this should be a frequency of 2 to 3 times a week with a maximum of 10 repetitions. Your intensity should be really high weights, so push into your 70 to 80% of maximum effort, and your time per session should be 15 minutes. So your next test which you completed was the 30-metre sprint. In the 30-metre sprint you scored 4.85. However, in comparison with normative data, this gives you below poor. However, to improve this, linking to fit principles, you should train using SAQ training or hollow sprints for a frequency of 3 to 4 times a week. Your intensity should be around 90% of maximal effort. However, this training is speed training, or also known as SAQ. Your time per session should be around 20 minutes. The next test which you completed was the multi-stage fitness test. So in this test you got to level 10, which in comparison to normative data gave you a score of average. To improve muscular endurance or your VO2 max, you would have to complete long distance running or marathon running or aerobic training. However, this frequency should be up to 4 times a week. Your intensity while training should be around 60 to 85% of the maximum heart rate, and your type of training would be aerobic training. However, this should be 45 minutes of time per session. The second from last test which you completed was the sit and reach test. In this test you scored 12 centimetres as your best score, and in comparison to normative data this gives you a score of poor. To improve your flexibility while training, then an example of this would be PNF training. This should take place of a frequency around 5 times a week. Your intensity should be around 80% while training. However, this type of training is flexibility training. Your time per stretch should be 7 seconds maximum per stretch, and you should hold 5 stretches, which gives you around 30 seconds of stretching which will improve your flexibility. So the last test which you completed was the vertical jump test. In this test you scored 40. In comparison to normative data, this gives you a poor result. However, to improve this score, then you would need to complete more power training, which would improve power in your legs. An example of training would be plyometrics. This should be a frequency of up to 5 times a week with 80 to 90% of intensity. However, this training would be power training, and the time would be 30 minutes per session.